Keto cooking for diabetes. I got a couple videos that we're going to put together and show a couple days in a row what we did. They're not too long. Just some different recipes that I did. Everything's working out very well. My numbers are way down. My overnight numbers are almost normal, but I'm not getting that up and down. Lost another pound, so I'm 33 altogether, and that's sort of steady. Now it's up to me to get out and do a little bit more exercise and stuff. So, not to bore anybody, but take a look at these different videos and different recipes. Give them a try. You never know. And what I'm doing is I'm trimming these up. I got two full racks. Got a real good deal on them. And I'll be trimming these down. I'll be taking them down to a smaller slab. And what I do is I'll be saving the trimmings, okay? I will make in some tomato sauce, or I'll just cut them up and use them as like little riblets or stuff like that. Feel where that one last bone is. Take that piece off. Squaring up the rib. And nice meat on there. This is the side where the bacon comes from. This is just pulled away from the pork belly. Nice ribs. Very nice. Like I said, these are different applications now. Whether it be with any kind of smaller barbecuing or with a sauce. Now, removing the back silver skin, I call it, or the back membrane. Now, I like this because it helps it cook up better. It doesn't get that the meat more like a tense, tight. And a nice piece of rib. Now I'm going to season it, and we're going to start to cook. Okay, on a separate pan, I'm going to be cutting up this extra trimmings that I took off. And like I said, this will be used for an application down the road. I'll roast them off a little bit. I bought these and they were previously frozen, is what the advertisement said. So I don't want to take a chance in trying to freeze them again. So I'll cook them a little bit. And then I'll be able to put it back in the freezer, and like I said, make a nice Sunday sauce with these bones. Makes this tomato sauce taste very, very good. In my little shaker here, I have my seasoning that I'm going to put on the ribs. I don't like any of the other barbecue rubs out there. I like the taste of the meat. So what it is 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic, 2 tablespoons of the salt. Now this salt here is, I blend myself with the Celtic and even parts and Himalayan salt, the pink salt. I mix them together. It gives it a nice flavor. And also 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Put that on, and now I'm going to season up the ribs. So now I'll take the trimmings here, and I'll put my little salt, pepper, and garlic seasoning on these little parts here. Sometimes these just comes out better than the ribs, but I don't like to waste anything. Nothing gets thrown away. And I'm having a little freezer space problems, and I sort of bought these on a little bit of an impulse. Wasn't part of my plan. And then we'll move them, and then I'll bring the ribs over and do the same thing with the ribs also. I pulled that skin off the back, and I'll season these up. Do the backs. Sometimes it gets stuck a little bit. Flip them over. Do that side. Flip that side over. Come in. Okay. Now, oven's preheated, 300, and we're off to the races. It's been probably about an hour or so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some more seasoning on. Slather with its own juices. And what I like is my Carolina vinegar, hot peppers. Put that on there. Back into the oven. Okay, ribs are done. Now I'm just putting on my Carolina vinegar. That's with hot sauce. I'm sorry, with hot peppers, marinated in apple cider vinegar. That's what I like. And my little bit of Tommy spice on there. I'll let them cool down. We'll cut them open. Give them a try. The moment of truth. They look beautiful. They will cool down. I'll flip them over. It's a little bit easier for me to see where I'm cutting. I got my trusty rib knife. Actually coming out very good. So rather than barbecue sauce, I keep saying I use the North Carolina style vinegar, hot peppers, some garlic. I don't put the tomato base in it, or I don't use any sugar. Just the apple cider vinegar and some of the spices. Really does the trick for it. And here we go. Wow. I'll tell you what, don't get any better than this. Now you can do whatever you want with them. I mean, I cooked them at 300. I trimmed them down, and I cooked them at temperature 300 for about 3 hours. Come out perfect. Very good. Okay, today I'm going to be working with a new set of pots. Some of the casinos out here have these little giveaways to, I guess, to lure customers in. It's lava stone, I think it is. Yeah, lava stone. Seems to be pretty good. Basically non-stick. So I'm going sort of with some olive oil, let that heat up a little bit. And then I will saute off my onions, garlic, and a little bit of basil. Add to it my sauce, and then let that cook down for a little bit. I don't cook the sauce too long. I've learned over the years, I like that tomato flavor. I don't want it, everything you put in after a while, the flavor just dissipates in it. So I like to make it a fast sauce. And then I'm going to be adding in my pieces of spare rib that I trimmed off of St. Louis cuts that I made. Okay, getting ready to add in my onions, garlic. Oh, that's music to my ears. I love to hear that. Alexa, lower the music. Alexa, lower the music. I gotta say it twice. I got the older version. I got the retired version of Alexa. She don't listen too good. I think she needs a hearing aid. Okay, into the pot. And a pinch of salt. A heartier pinch of black pepper. Onions, everything's getting translucent. That was one small onion, yellow onion. About 4, maybe 5 cloves of garlic. I like a lot of garlic. And about 4 leaves of basil. Now, you want to dump the sauce in close to the rim so that you don't splatter up on yourself. Now I'm going to add probably half a cup of water. Not a cup, I mean, one of the tins of the water. Actually, just to clean up. Might be a little bit too much. I'll save some water if I need it for later. Oh, smells are unbelievable. Another cologne or aftershave I would love. What are you wearing? Evening in tomato sauce. Stir it around a little bit. Right there. Maybe medium. Make it to medium heat. I'm going to add the top. And that's it. Okay, now I'm going to add, sauce is cooking away some. Now I'm going to add these little riblets, I call them. These are the top part of the spare ribs. I'm just going to put them in and lower the heat as low as I can go with it. And just let them cook away. They were very tender as it is, but letting them cook down a little bit more. Going to be delicious. There's a little cartilage in this one here. There's a lot of good stuff. So quite a bit. Now this is off of two full wraps of spare ribs. So quite a bit of meat. Now I got to keep remembering that this pan here, you can't use metal. So everybody's now in the pool. So I'll cover this up, let this go. Okay, so over here right now I have a piece of brisket. There's a top piece of brisket with some of the heavy fat on it, and I'm going to grind this up into some hamburger. Again, this is a great taste for a hamburger, the brisket. I'm also going to bring into some patties that I had made, and I'm going to add to this just to break it up a little bit, make it a chuck and brisket burger. And that's probably what we're going to have today. Okay, all chopped, cubed up. Now I'm going to put it in my little blender. I'm going to mix it up and have some burgers. Okay, it's ground up chopped meat that I just did. Also made 2 big hamburgers for later. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to make these into little meatballs, and so we can pick on them throughout the week whenever. Okay, we're going to give this a whirl here. This is store-bought, what they say, fresh mozzarella. So we're going to see how this works out. I'm going to cut it in half, and we're going to make a couple of these up here. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing it with zucchini, by the way, and we'll see how it works. Okay, roll them up. I'm going to dip them in the batter. I'm going to give them a try. Okay, looks like it didn't come out too bad. One mistake I did make, like I said, first time doing this, I should have left the zucchini a little bit longer. I cut it in half and then sliced it pretty thin. Kept it in the refrigerator overnight, on napkins. It's nice and dry. In fact, I'm going to cut some up and experiment and see how it comes out. But we're going to give it a try right now. I also did just coating of mozzarella cheese, and then this little doodad here. Remember, take the stick out. Well, I got to tell you, it's good. All of a sudden, look who's looking. I got another little hand in here looking for something. Okay, we're going to go test some more.